Greetings and welcome everyone back to Modern SkyBlock's 3 Departed. So we're kind of having an interesting day today. Today, SevTech Ages got released and I really want to play that one. But I am going to do my stream today and maybe I'll make an episode of it later today if I get time. Holy smokes, we already have 6,000 in here. We are already almost halfway full on this. Just by leaving it sit overnight, I have allowed it to grow quite a bit. But it is working. That's what's important here. We can eventually find a 9x9 home for it and make it look significantly better than it is now. But we have a start, and oh, I didn't check to see how many seeds we actually have. We have 1,600 seeds. We have plenty of seeds and plenty of canola to be able to make power once we start getting devices and or machines. So let's look at our book here and let's see what we've accomplished and what we still have yet to accomplish. So let's go into Actual Additions. And now that we've made the majority of the machines here, it's pretty much asking us to focus on the Empowerer as our next major step in Actual Additions. So I've never actually made an Empowerer. I've used Actual Additions before, but I've never dove into the deeper parts of Actual Additions. But I think this is a decent time to do so. So what I want to do is I want to build the Empowerer. And to do that, I'm going to require 5 display stands and then of course the Empowerer itself. So let's exit here and let's go and bring up Actual Additions. And let's look what it takes to make a display stand. Now the display stand in and of itself requires etheric quartz and etheric green blocks. And so they're pretty much just chiseled quartz, which is 2 quartz slabs put together. So we're going to need to use a lot of quartz is basically what this means. So let's grab a stack of quartz. Because even the other part of this, the etheric quartz, is basically a quartz block. So let's go in here and we're going to make some quartz. Let's go with, we're going to need more than 4. We're going to need 6 in total. So there we go. We have the 6 that we need to at least get us started. Now, we're going to take half of these. So I think we're going to need another, well no, this should do the trick. And we're going to go like this. Now putting this together like so will get us the chiseled quartz block. Now we're going to take both of these upstairs and we're going to smack them with the atomic reconstructor. In doing so, it will change them basically on a molecular level, is how the mod does it, to make them a different block. So you're basically turning one into the other. See how well that worked? So let's throw those out there and do the exact same thing. There we go. So now we have our 3 etheric quartz and we have our etheric green block, which is basically etheric green quartz. So now let's go back downstairs, or we can look at our recipe here. It doesn't really matter. We're going to need to make our advanced coils, which really aren't that difficult. It's going to require our redstonia crystal and some black quartz. So we just need to grab some black quartz and not jump off the edge by accident. So let's grab a little bit of that. I'm not entirely sure how much we need, but 1 probably would have sufficed, but you know, we're probably going to make more things, so we might as well have more. And we even have our gold here already. Always ready to go. And then this one, it'll require the green, and then it'll require this one. So we need 5 of these in total. I'm not sure we need 5 for our Empowerer. It shows us as only needing 1. But it is asking us to make at least 5 of them. So for this, we're going to need to get quite a bit more quartz because it's going to be 24 per for the nether quartz. So let's grab some more. And if we need to, we can do our doubling recipe here. But I just want to get an idea here of what we're gonna need. So 24 is what each of them is gonna require. So let's see if we can... It looks like we're easily going to be able to do this because we need 4 more of them. So we have the ones we're going to need here to turn into blocks. So we're going to need 24 more blocks. And what was that? A quartz rod. Interesting. Haven't made one of those yet. So we'll make our blocks of quartz here. And then let's put our other quartz away. And let's go here. We're going to take half of them. Like so. And then double them up. So we have our chiseled quartz block and we have our block of quartz. This will make the etheric quartz we need and the green etheric block we need. It'll work out perfectly. So let's throw them both down here. Hopefully they'll both stay on the platform this time. There we go. So now we have enough. Now we just need to make our advanced coils. And we'll be on our way to having a fully functional empowerer. I always found Action Editions to be a little bit of tech with a little bit of magic. Even though it's not technically a magic mod, I feel like it's magical in how it operates. So, let's see here. So we need to make 4 more of these coils. So let's move our display. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we don't quite have enough gold here. And that's okay. Because what we can do is we can grab another piece of gold and turn it into nuggets. And I think that should be just enough. No, it won't, because we need 32. And this will give us 34, which will leave us with 2 spare, and that's fine. I can live with that. So let's go like so. Oops, wrong place. And there we go. So let's put our 4 up there. Our 4 green blocks and our 4 quartz blocks. And now we have our 5 display stands. Did we finish that portion of the quest? We sure did. So now, let's make our empowerer. And our empowerer is basically going to be the redstonia crystal, which we have plenty of. 2 iron casings. So, we're going to need some iron. For 2 iron casings, we're going to need 8 of them, which is pretty simple. We're going to need 8 sticks, and we already are carrying the black quartz we're going to need. This is going to be pretty simple and pretty straightforward. I wonder why our music is not playing. Let me check into that real quick. There we go. That was weird. I don't know why our music stopped. And I don't even know when it stopped. I was so focused here. But we're back now. We have our music again. Good tunes always make a good gaming session better. At least that's my opinion anyway. So, let's see here. We got our casings. We have our display stand. And we have a redstonia crystal. The next thing we're going to need to do is to make a double battery. So, for that, we're going to have to make a single battery and an advanced coil. The single battery is basically just we're going to need 2 advanced coils, basically. Because we have enough Enoria crystal. Or Enori, I think is how you say it, crystals. So we are going to need some more gold. At least 2 more pieces. And we have those there. We have enough black quartz here. And what else was required for the coil here? Oh yeah, redstonia. Easy. Easy peasy. Sorry, guy, but you're not allowed on the island. You've been voted off. Oh, we had to restart our helmet stack, by the way, guys, if you didn't notice. Okay, so we're gonna... over here. And now we will make our coils. We need 2 of them. Okay, and then we need 2 of our golden ones. Like so. Now let's make our batteries. We have plenty of these Anoria crystals. Sorry, my nose itched there for a second. So we'll make this one. And then we'll do the exact same pattern again. Like so. Now we have our double battery. And we shall have our Empowerer now. Very, very nice. Should probably read up on it. Let's read up on it here. Actually, Edition's Manual. The Empower is a mid-tier block that can be used to empower crystals and other items. And that's basically what it says in the book. So, once we have it, you'll see that it uses... I'm assuming it's set up... I don't even know if it has an interface per se. There's a lot of recipes to it, though. So, let's see here. I'm going to assume that we set it down. And it doesn't have an interface, but we need to take the other 4 display stands and put around it. Would be my assumption. And we'll figure that out here in a moment. I'm going to assume something like this. Oh, no, no, no. They all require power, too. Okay, so we're going to have to figure this out. The challenges that come to us, right? But let's look at our quest book. We completed our quest, as you see. And now, what I would like to do is see what it unlocks. So it wants us to make all of these. So it basically wants us to create an empowered diamondite here. So let's look that up real quick. That'll be one of the first things we could get in. Another one? Really? Okay, he's in with the chickens now. He has decided to be with the chickens here. Okay, so let's see. The Empowerer requires a couple clay, a clay block, and a light blue dye. That's going to be interesting. So it gives us the choice of 2 different types of light blue dye, whether it be a Botania or Minecraft. So it doesn't allow for any light blue dye, but it allows for those 2 specifically. So we're going to have to somehow get this system power. So we may end up having to make a couple more oil generators and putting them close to the Empowerers, which I think might end up being the choice here. So let's see here. We might as well make 2 more. It's not going to hurt anything. So let's see. Oil generators. Okay, so we're going to require 4 iron casings. So for 4 iron casings, it's going to be 16 iron, 16 sticks, and it's going to require 1 more of them. It's also going to require, well, for the next stage of it, 12 cobblestone and 2 canola, which, since we have 6,000, I'm not really worried about it. So let's start with the iron casings. We have enough for 4. Perfect. Now we have our 2 more oil generators. Now I'm wondering, I may not have to set these next to each other if I can bucket the canola out of the press. So let's see here. I want to move this out of the way. I'm going to check and make sure that I can bucket it out. And I can. So what we'll do here... Oh, I can't just yet. We need to wait till I have just a little bit more. Looks like the systems are gobbling up a little bit at a time. So once it gets over a bucket, we'll grab another bucket because we're going to need 2. Like so. Okay, so now we have 2, which works out. Okay. I'm hoping this will be enough power to run a single cycle to make the diamondite. And our friend is back here with a squid on top of his head this time. There we go. And so we have 21,000. We have a lot of compressed stone. We could actually finish the other requirement that we had here. Okay, so let's see. We got this guy up here. We might as well take care of him while we're at it here. The system here will gobble up the items anyway. Okay, so we were thinking of putting the actual additions piece here. So let's break this. And what we'll do here is we'll set our 4 like so. And so now we have the coal generator, which we're not using, which we could have used theoretically. But we will have our 2 oil ones here, like so. And we'll place our empower in the center. So what I want to do is take and put our buckets in each here. Okay, so it allowed us to put them in there. Let's see, is it operating? It sure is. These will hold 80,000. Hopefully we can get close to filling them up before we have an issue here. Let's see, does it specify how much power it takes? It does not. So we're going to need some clay here. A solid clay block and a little bit of clay, and we need to figure out how we're going to do the light blue dye, which should be pretty simple. Okay, 6 of those should do the trick. We will grab 1 of you and some bone meal. I don't remember where I stuck the bone meal. I know we have it, just not entirely sure where. There it is. Now that should give us our light blue dye. So let's make that real quick. There we go. We have our light blue dye, our 2 pieces of clay, and our clay block. Okay, so we have everything we need. Hopefully we have enough power. Okay, so let's try to plug this stuff in. So the diamond goes in the center. The light blue dye, the clay block, and the clay pieces. And we're almost out of fuel, which is okay. Do these have to be clear full for it to work? Well, something's flashing there. I don't know if we need to smack it or what we need to do here. Wonder if there's a specific order to it here. Because if there is, that could very well be the problem. I think it was like that. But it shouldn't really matter directionally. Let's see what our book says here. Or not our book, but when we look up the recipe for it. And again, our music stopped. That's really weird. Okay, so activation block can be used in power crystals and other items. Oh, they need to be... Empowers a material block. To use it, the item should be empowered. Right-click on the empower. And empowering items need to be placed in display stands that are 2 blocks away, like seen in the picture on the next page. To activate them, the process, every display span needs to be powered with a lot of CF that is then drained to empower the item. Oh, what are the lines for, I wonder here? So we're going to need to make a few modifications to our setup here. I guess we can't make it compact. Okay, so we'll put our stuff out of the way here. And we'll need to expand this up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna need a little more room for this. Not entirely sure where I'm gonna put it to give it more room. But I know we can do it. So let's see, going up here. I guess I could put it back here. So we'll put the empowerer down. 2 blocks away. Display stand, 2 blocks away. Display stand. So on and so forth. Like so. Okay, so let's start. We can at least place our items in there, whether we choose to power them or not. Just yet is still up in the air. I'm hoping the center one doesn't have to be powered, because that would really suck. Even though there's no power bar on it, so I'm okay with that. So we made one. It didn't really take a lot of power. It took almost nothing, only 5,000. Let's look at our quest here. Complete. Now to work our way to the teleportation arrow, we're going to need to make an ender casting. So let's look it up. An ender casting. I'm not really sure where it's at in this, but it's right there. And it requires 4 of those particular crystals. So let's make them. We can easily get the materials. So let's head downstairs. So it took 6 to make 1. So we're going to need 18 more. There we go. And with that, we're going to need another light blue. And so it will require lapis and bone meal. So we'll have all 3 that we need there for that particular portion of it. Then we have our diamondite crystals, we have our clay, and that's it, right? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so we just need to make the 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. And then our 3 blocks. Perfect. Okay, so there we go. Let's go back upstairs here. And with it consuming only 5,000 each, we can easily make the required amount here without too much trouble. Whoops. And then our die, and let it go to town. Drop our die there. Looks like we need an empty spot here. Oh, they don't stack? Okay, they stack. I was worried there for a second. So we'll drop these 2 down, and then this one. Very nice. This is going to work out well. Make our final one here. Why is Pretzel not continuing after the fact? The music just does not want to play tonight. So we're going to have to keep an eye on it here. And there's our final one. It should have consumed 20,000. Perfect. It's worked out exactly as we needed it to. So now let's go downstairs and craft the remaining portion that we need. Okay, so for this one, we need a block of black quartz, which is 4 pieces of black quartz. That's pretty cheap. Throw that together there. Of course, ender pearls, which we seem to be covered in. We made our ender casting. Let it sparkle at us. Very nice. There's also no description for this one, I noticed as well. Might be something they work on later on. Okay, so now we need to make our teleportation staff. So let's see what it costs to make that. I'm hoping it's not too expensive. let's see here. I'm not seeing it here. Oh, there it is. So it requires a block of ender pearl, which is pretty easy. Another empowered dynamite, or diamonite. And it was going to require us to have a second ender chest. So we need 5 more of these. So we'll still have some left over. So this isn't too bad. So we just need to make another one of these. No big deal. Okay. So let's see here. It'll require 24, and we have exactly 23. There is some humor in that. So if we get 4 per, we're gonna need 6 of these here. So what I'll do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reach in here, grab our awesome water gun. This is basically what it is. It's a big water gun that converts dirt into clay, and I like that. Way easier than sifting it. Okay, we have our 24 pieces. Now, let's continue collecting the items we need. So if we're going to make another one of these, plus 1, I forgot, we need another 6. So we'll be at 30 here. And we'll need 3 pieces of this and 3 pieces of bone meal. There we go. Simple enough. Forgot we can do all this in my inventory here, so what I need to do is I basically need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of those, and then the rest is right there. Perfect. These are the exact numbers we need, and we have plenty of power up there to be able to make it happen. We'll have 1 extra piece of light blue dye left over, but we'll be able to get it done. Shouldn't be a problem at all here. We'll place our pieces. I like how they rotate. I've always liked how stands do that. So I'm going to switch these because it kind of drives me nuts. It should be at the end. Boom. Letting it go to town. Okay, so next one. This reminds me a lot of Thaumcraft. Now that I think about it. Without all the exploding taint everywhere. But you know, what would life be without the exploding taint? And the potential chance of failure. You know. And we'll drop that in there. And that in there. Let it go. Our song still is refusing to change over. Okay, we have 2 left, but I don't have enough. Well, we're going to have to go get more, but we'll do that after we finish this one. Oh, no, wait, this is it. This is it? What am I thinking? Boom. Well, that timed it just perfect. Okay, so now we have our 5 empowered here. We should have enough ender pearls to at least make the next casing. Oh my goodness. We're going to have our ender pearls here. As you can tell, we're going to have a lot of ender pearls here. Okay, now I have my ender pearls. Guarantee I have my ender pearls now. Eat these. Throw those away. Now we have plenty of ender pearls. They kind of worked out. Let's go to our crafting table here. So what I want to do here is we're going to need to make a block of ender pearl here. That's a start. I wonder if you could do another type of block like so. Nope. Anywho, let's make this. Oh, we need a block of quartz. That's right. A block of black quartz. I'm gonna need food soon. At some point I'm gonna need food in real life too, but just don't tell nobody. Okay, so now I need to make the single battery, which is pretty simple. Make that there. Go grab one more black crystal. I didn't have the foresight enough to see that I would need it for the recipe. So let's make our battery. After we make our coil, that is. Oops, wrong button. Okay, so it's basically like so. Oops, and then like so. Now we have all the components we need to make this teleportation staff. And it is now done. We have finished Actually Additions. Not that I'm going to give up on Actually Additions, I really enjoy it. So we're going to, I don't know if we'll necessarily make everything in here, but we're definitely going to continue to use Actually Additions because it is a great power system for us at this point. We need a liquid transport system. Well, no, we have a liquid transport system. We need a power transport system, which I think comes up in immersive engineering shortly, which we will definitely jump into. So let's see, where are we at right now? Where are we at? So let's go up here to Quest Book and see if it opened up anything else. It actually didn't. Wow. So I probably need to finish some True Magic before I get to the next whatever, or I'm going to have to do Heavy Machinery or Life in the Forest. So this is going to be fun. This is definitely going to be fun. So let's look up some True Magic. We needed that chaos to continue. And we're still having issues with the collecting chaos. Which, where's that one at? Collecting chaos. So let's see here. We pretty much finished this one. So we're going to drop off this Actually Addition stuff. We'll put all this stuff in here. Got our little diamondite crystals, and the light blue dye will work here. We're going to need to find a place for you. Prismarine shards can go in there since I don't technically have a place for them. The composter is a part of Actually Additions. And the teleportation staff, which I'm not really interested right this second, will go there. We'll put our 2 oil generators that we have as spare there. And I think we're good. Our inventory is fairly clean compared to what it needs to be. And we'll put the pipes back since our system upstairs is already set up. And we're going to kill that Enderman. Sorry, Enderman. You just didn't make the cut, buddy. Okay, so I got you now. What the heck is that? Whoa. And it rains hearts. Oh. Did not know that they did that. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to trash that restricted item. And now we're going to get some food. We need to get some food here. Before I go too much further, we need to cook up something. So it's going to be potatoes on a stick. I think. We'll do about 16 of them. So let's go grab some potatoes and we'll cook them up. We'll start here. There we go. And we actually got 18. Holy smokes. It's going to give us 2 extra potatoes that we'll put back in the system, wherever the potatoes are at. I'm assuming they're up there. Nope. But the system knows. Let's go like that. Everything's in there. Oh, we got the biocoal still in there. Okay, so it can be a burning source. Good enough. Okay. So now that we're switching gears and going back to what is it? Silent gems. Not that we're going to need it right this second, because what we need to do is break some blocks. We have plenty of blocks to break. We'll grab 3 at a time again. Hopefully it will only take 2 more sets to get what we need. Hopefully. But there's no guarantee. So, let's grab what little tools we have left over here to use. And we have 1 grinder. Looks like we're going to need to make... We're going to need to make some more here. Let's see, do we have any more of the compressed sticks? We sure do. So we can make 5 more of these. And our system upstairs shouldn't be compromised by that block being in place. But we shall see. Okay, put those there, and we now have 2 more of the sticks we need. We should only need 3 to get us started. Now we're just waiting on these potatoes to finish, and we're going to jump right into it. What's up, Savage Memes? How are you doing this evening? Well, it's going to be enough. I can't wait on it all day. We'll just save those for when we get the others. And now we have our 8 potatoes here. We'll put the wrench aside so we can eat. We'll eat 2 of these and be good to go. We'll have like super strength for the next 30 seconds. And we'll do our basic block placement as we continue to go up. Using the same format we used before. Because, well, why change what works? So, oh, we forgot. Changing our song. Because Pretzel doesn't want to work today. There we go. There we go. And our frames are still tanking. 27% loss. It's not good, but can't really do much better right this second. It is Saturday. Or is it Sunday? It's Sunday already. Let's drop all this down and we'll keep going. Okay, we're almost there. Let's do our final round here. There we go. Put our 3rd compressed stone rock grinder in place and let's go to town here. There we go. Switch over. Oh, I think we only got 1 more chop left. There we go. Okay, so the system's sucking it all up. Let's go downstairs and drop off what we can. It's spitting out the rock dust, which nobody wants anyway. There we go. Let's pick up all that rock dust here. It'll just throw it at me. Kind of like how it does that. Okay, so we got quite a bit of rock dust out of that. Okay. Chaos is up to 11. Nice. Let's do this again here. Forgot to throw that. There we go. 4 of those should do the trick again. Boom. Let's go grab 3 stacks. Rinse and repeat. We have quite a bit now of that stone. We let it sit for a couple days and it finally caught up to us. Oh shoot, there's still a whole bunch up here. Oh well, we picked it up. We can carry it. Okay. Well, we could just throw it too. That's what the grates are for, right? There we go. Oh man, I love this system. Buildcraft is an old friend, I swear. Let's keep going up. There we go. There we go. We're getting up there. Last stack, I think. And we'll be good to go. Gotta change our music. It died again. There we go. I don't know why it's not auto going anymore. Practice never actually closed down the music. I just pause it and then come back to it, and then pause it and then come back to it. There we go. Boom. Almost ready. And is that an Enderman down there? That sure is an Enderman down there. Okay, so let's break our way to success here. Boom, 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 boom. Try not to break these. Ooh, that one got really close. Okay, so let's head down. Okay, so we'll drop these ones off here. Grab this. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick up all this up here. And again, check our chaos. So, drop off. Drop off. Sorry, buddy. You're not going to make it. No pearls on you either. 'Tis sad. 'Tis a sad day. And that should be good enough for clearing that. Let's see here. 18 dirty chaos. We have done it, folks. So, let's drop these off there. We have our 16 that we require here. Let's hope we can do it all in one sitting here. But we already have to get a second bucket there. Oh, we're gonna have to get a third bucket even. Ha! But we got it. Okay, so there we go. We now have our chaos essence that we need to continue our pylon making here, but now we gotta figure out where we put our stuff. This is terrible. Because we already made some stuff. Oh, there's the pylon. There it is. Okay, so now to make the next pylon, we're going to require another one of those cores. Let's look it up. It's right here. We're going to need 2 pieces of obsidian and a furnace. So we're going to need the enriched chaos essence, which is pretty simple. We're going to require 4 pieces of glowstone and 16 redstone. Pretty easy. There we go. And there we go. Let's keep going at it here. Move this out of the way. We'll put it back there. A fragile chaos orb. Oh, there's a lot of recipes I can do with this. Okay. So let's look up the recipe for you because that'll make it a lot easier here. And we'll go like so. We got 4 more pieces. Genius. Sheer genius. There we go. We'll make our furnace while we're at it here. So now, what else we need? 2 blocks of redstone, so that's 18, and 2 pieces of obsidian. We have 2 pieces of obsidian. No problem here. Let's grab our redstone. There we go. Got our redstone. Oh, those are vector plates. They threw me off there for a second. Okay, so now we got all that we require to be able to make this next item. And oh, we need to actually make the sunstone. So we're gonna need 4 pieces of quartz here. So let's throw this together here real quick. Like so. To make our piece here. You there. You up there like so. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There we go. Some true magic here. So now we finally finished collecting chaos. So for this one we can do this one. And then we're going to have to do all of this stuff over here at some point. Which is going to require Piz metal. Is that Piz metal? How do you say that? Psy gem. And that's Psy metal. Okay. That's going to be interesting to make those ones over there once we get to it. It's going to require all of these. But first, let's finish up the storing chaos. So we need to make a refined chaos orb. Let's see. I'm assuming it's going to require chaos. So let's look it up here. Let's see. Refined chaos orb. Oh, we need 16 more enriched chaos. Oh my goodness. Or we need 16 more chaos plus 8. We need 24 more pieces of chaos. Is there no easier way to get chaos? Holy buckets here. I don't know of any way to get this stuff. We are sifting a ton of dirt. And I'm assuming this is from bees. Yeah, there's no other way to get it. Ugh. Let's see, there's got to be some other way here. Chaos dust, but I don't have this machine. It's an EU machine anyway. Enrichment chamber. Crusher. Grinder. The only way I can think of is this dirty chaos from Sky. This is terrible. So I need 4 chaos shards. And a diamond is the catalyst. Maybe I should make this thing. So I can make more. Because this makes 9. Because I can burn up diamonds. So let's look and see what it takes for me to make this. 4. Oh, another enriched piece of chaos. Okay. But we can do this. A block that can store chaos. It will recharge chaos storing items placed in it. Placed near nodes or pylons. It can also transmute certain items. Most transmutations also require a catalyst, which is not consumed. Okay, so let's go for this. We should have went for this from the start. Okay, so we basically have a part of a tool here. Because we're going to use 2. We already know we're going to use 2. So let's grab 2 there. We have that 1 remaining stick. So this might actually work out. Okay, so let's go do our final one here. Change the song. Why it doesn't want to change, I do not know. And let's jump up there. And let's finish this up. Hopefully this is the last one we have to do for this. And up we go. I'm hoping this is a significantly better method. Because if the catalyst isn't consumed, that makes it pretty easy. Because I got diamonds galore. Well, not galore, but the more I do this, the more diamonds I get. And I'm sure I have over 100 sitting ready to be washed. Because that's what happens when you do this. You get tons of diamonds. I'm not saying I don't want tons of diamonds or emeralds. Or any other type of gem or resource. It's just this is a terribly tedious way to get them. Bam! There we go. This is almost like sifting. With El Nino or whatever it was called. Or Ex Nihila. Okay, so we're down to our last 12 here. So let's make our little pattern. All the way around. And then our 3 up. And we should be able to finish this with just these 2. We should be able to do it without breaking the 1 here. Like so. And let's keep going. Yeah, try to be careful so I don't break that final one. That's one of the reasons why I moved it up here. It would have been really bad if I wouldn't have. Okay, so we dropped those in there. Hopefully we at least got a couple pieces of chaos out of this. So wait for all this to spill out here. We'll drop this off, go grab the remaining stuff upstairs. Lucky for me, there was no chaos upstairs. So we have, of course, dirty Certus quartz, which we have 3,000 of in there, and we have 9 of that, which is perfect. Okay, so we need 4 here to wash real quick. Ha, just enough. Just enough. So this dirty quartz, or this dirty Certus quartz, we have thousands of it. And until we get that stone washer thing, we can't really do much with it. Okay, so we need to convert this. We're going to need 1 piece of glowstone and 4 pieces of redstone. And we took too many, so I hate how sometimes it double grabs when I'm trying to grab specific numbers, but it's fine. We will make it work here. So it was like this, I think. No, it wasn't. It was like this. There we go. So now, with this piece, we need to make that table looking thing. So hit U. So it has uses here. Okay, so we can make these gems and whatnot. We need to find that, whatever that table thing's called. Because I don't actually know what the name of it is. Hopefully we can find it here before I blaze past it without even noticing it. There it is. What is that? Refined obsidian. That's pretty awesome. It's a super tier as well. Wow. Look at the durability on that. 20,000. That's insane. Okay. Can't focus on that. Can't focus on that. What is that? Holy smokes. I'm never going to get anywhere if I just keep looking at everything else. Okay. So it's called a chaos altar. So let's change our name so we can find it here. OS altar. There it is. Okay, so that's easy enough. So we're going to need 2 diamonds, 2 pieces of redstone, and 4 pieces of obsidian. So I'll leave 1 piece of obsidian in there. We're going to need to make some more of that. 2 redstone, 2 diamonds. So let's see. How many diamonds do we have ready to wash here? 149. So we have plenty of diamonds from what we just did. Thankfully. So now let's make this chaos altar. And we're going to grab a diamond to test with here. And we're going to make another piece of chaos. We'll wash a piece here, because this is our catalyst. So let's go over here. And we're going to run a test here. Let's grab our bucket. Combine all these together. Real quick like. Throw that to the side. Change our song. Use our bucket. Fill with water. Switch it out. There we go. Okay, so now let's test this out here. We can get 9 shards out of this. So that should give us 2 pieces of chaos, technically. And it needs to be close to the pylon. So what I want to do is stick the catalyst in there. It says I need to put 4 in there. And it should work. So we have several different types of recipes we can use here. Okay, so you can upgrade these. I'm guessing the Carmelian shards are an upgrade. And there's a lot of alteration recipes here. And I'm assuming it's pretty much making higher tier. It looks like it, yep. So we can take the pearl and make opal with a slime ball. Pretty neat. I'm okay with this. This is definitely worth looking at. Oh, so you can make opal that way too. You can take opal and make pearl. So you can go back and forth. Opal is considered regular. A pearl is considered regular. Alexandrite is considered regular. Okay, so it doesn't look like it makes anything besides regular stuff. Okay, no worries. Whoa, what's wrong here? I wonder if it doesn't have enough here. So let's throw this one down there. And we can put a burning medium in there. So let's grab Let's give it a big piece. I mean, I don't know if we can actually still carry this one, but it still says restricted. That's fine. I think that's some sort of mistake. Boom. Burning. Now it should be working. Should show movement of some sort. Unless I'm missing something. Crystallized Chaos chest plate. This looks awesome. Durability is 615. I just love the way the armor looks. It's got that cracked glass look that I think is so awesome. So we can use rubies, we can use all this type of stuff to make this type of armor. That's pretty awesome. Why is it not moving? Do I need to gain chaos? Is it missing more of that? Wonder why it's getting stuck here. I do not know why it's getting stuck. Because I gave it a ton of burning medium, I think. Oh, I still got crushed stone in my inventory here. There we go. Let's try using sticks, maybe. Well, what am I doing? Just give it a stack. Well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Technically, this should be working, I would think. There's a scepter and a tomahawk. Man, there's some pretty neat stuff here. Properties and statistics. Draw speed. Arrow speed. Wow. Well, I guess it's slowly moving. It's starting to move again. I'm not entirely sure what is making the difference on it, but it is slowly moving to give us another piece. So let's change our song here real quick. While it continues to work here. Those guys are still going to town over there. And he jumped out. And I'm almost ready to temporarily shut this down because we just have so many items here. Finally back up to 60 levels. We were down there for a bit. Oh, we still got some open spaces after all the clearing I did earlier today. Yep, it's still technically empty. Okay, so let's check on our chaos production here. So it is slowly moving. It must have had some sort of stockpile from somewhere. I don't know how to tell and see my chaos amounts. I have no clue here. And I hear another one. There he is. Okay, so we'll grab those. Switch this one out. Now we have more than... Yeah, we have exactly 16 now. And we still have 1,800 pieces, or compressed smooth stone. And there's another one. It's like a never-ending battle. Okay, so we have quite a bit of ender pearls again. I have plenty of these red hearts too. Eventually we'll use them, I'm sure. But just not yet. So if you guys are new to the channel, if you're here for the first time, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm always interested in having new subscribers. Check out all the other content on the channel. Hopefully, I'll start uploading Ni no Kuni videos, and I'm gonna go with a new mod pack, and I'll make an announcement about that later. I already talked about it a little bit earlier today, and it's totally worth it. It's another challenge map, which I think is totally gonna be my style. 7,300, wow, it's doing good. I think it's even harder than this one in terms of progression and whatnot, especially starting out. It's not showing up on YouTube Gaming. That's really weird. So also, did you get my message on Discord? I sent you a message, but it's all good if you didn't get it. I sent you a message to your Facebook page. There is a new pack out. Sevtech. You need to check out the first few videos. Mischief of Mice is doing a playthrough of it, and I'm totally on board for getting it. It will, I don't know how many days left I have on my Direwolf 21, but it's going to be the one I switch over to. So for a while, I'll probably run in 3 before I run down to 2, because I don't really want to run more than 2 at a time. But yeah, wow. It looks challenging, Deldin. You should totally check it out. So anyway, let's continue what we were doing here. Oh, I want to see how we're doing over here. On Discord, I'm Moksala, which is the full name for Mok, but everybody just calls me Mok, so the old name doesn't really exist anymore. It's there from Discord from old times for people who knew me before. Let's see, there's none in there yet. Why is there none in there yet? Because the system is still putting it down. Oh, we're still filling these up. Okay. Got it. We're close. We're so close. Yeah, especially in the beginning. Especially in the beginning. But I like the attention to detail. Blocks float and items land on the ground flat. I'm not really too happy about not being able to turn off the auto jump, which kind of drives me a little bit bonkers, because I really, really dislike auto jump. Is there no logs in there? There's no logs in there. It must have just ran out. Yeah, so I'm totally going to do that challenge map, because I really wanted to see how it works. Let's do a little bit of maintenance here. Did you see this this netherrack setup I made? So I had the flowers over here, then there's a whole setup to feed them charcoal. And if I turn this on, this thing goes crazy. So I don't know if you saw this in another video, but check this out. So I'm gonna put this here, and then I'll take another stack to get it really rolling. Oh snap. To get it really rolling. And there, watch this, check this out. It's a doubling system. It just doubles the netherrack by falling in the pool. And those 6 flowers can keep up with it. Easily. It is an insane doubling system for netherrack. I left it run for 5 hours and I got 23,000. 23,000 netherrack. And then I figured out that I didn't need to do it anymore. I didn't need to do it at all. That was the terrible part of it. I didn't need to do it at all. Because you can do the exact same thing with netherrack to get the nether quartz. And I was like, are you serious? So you can drop that in there and it'll double it too. It just consumes a little bit more of the mana pool. But as you can tell, it barely dents it. It's terrible. It is so terrible. So yeah, that is a thing that's amazing. Just so you know. Yeah. If you go back a couple videos, you can see me making this in one of the Let's Plays. It is insane, though. You can do the same doubling syndrome with redstone, with netherrack, with glowstone. I was like, oh my gosh, mind blown. It was like, phew. I thought that was just insane. So yeah, now I have redstone. Well, not today because I used up like 2 stacks building stuff, and now I have glowstone, and I have a ton of quartz. So let's take a stack of this and let's make some more here. So what we'll do here is we need to turn this on over here first, because I turned this off due to the fact that I need a dropper. Where did I put my droppers at? Okay, dropper. So we'll put our dropper here, and we'll need to wrench it the right direction. Or are you serious now? It's not going to let me do it. Okay. So we'll get this going here, because the redstone one consumes quite a bit more. So, throw those there. Let those plants just eat them all up here. Okay, good enough. So then what I'll do is I'm going to shift these out of the way here. And we'll go over here. We'll break this one real quick. And we'll just let it drop into this as a test run. Grab our little device here. So this one, oh, it's shooting into there. So what we need to do is switch it out. Because I filled up all these pools. Okay. So there we go. Take our redstone. Go like so. And watch this thing go to town. This is going to be insane. It's raining redstone. It is raining redstone. This is so insane. But it really eats the pool on redstone. It really eats the pool on redstone. But so, let's see. We're going to drain the pool pretty much. As you can see there, the pool is pretty much drained. Okay, so let's let it all go back in here. We started out with 64. Remember that. We started out with 64 of them. We have 260 now. How insane is that? One stack turned into 4. I know. I know. So there's a way to link the mana pools together. So could you imagine how much I could actually do? It'd be insane. It'd be insane. The little things I have discovered along the way here. Okay. So if you go over here, the pool actually will fill up pretty fast. Right now it's pretty empty, but I can fill it up pretty fast by using tablets here. So we'll throw that in there. We'll let it fill up. Yeah, it's slowly gonna fill up. But that's an insane system that it just sucks it up. There are other blocks now that can do better than these pipes that I have access to. But since the system's already set up and it works and it's pretty simple, there was no reason to change the way it was set up. So I just take this and I'll just throw it in there. Oh no, I got sucked up by the system. Darn it. So it'll come out here and I'll grab it here. But you get the idea. You totally get the idea of how this is so OP, it's not even funny. So we'll let that sit in there and fill up our pool again. They're supposed to be able to transfer it between sparks, but I haven't figured that out yet. I haven't done all that yet. We'll wait for this to put all of it in there. Okay, so it looks good now. Grab this. Throw it down there. Rinse and repeat. And I can get basically another 200 out of it. But what I'll do now is I'll do glowstone, since I haven't done glowstone. And the nether quartz uses only a third of what the redstone requires. The redstone requires the most. Okay, so then we'll throw this here. Pick up what little is in there. Okay. Oh, wait, that's the opposite. There we go. There we go. Now we'll be picking it up. I think it's going to town dropping all those extras. So drop that in there. There we go. Okay. So throw that down. Oh, man, did it again. Well, while that's sifting through the system, we'll go grab the glowstone. Yeah, it's not hard to make what we need now. Not hard at all, because it's raining. Okay, so we're going to fill up our pool here. There we go. If I had more tablets and more pools all connected together, this could be dangerous. This could be really dangerous. Okay, so it should almost be full. There it is. That should be full enough. Set this out of the way. And it's time for it to rain glowstone. But you see, it goes down a little bit. What's nice about the netherrack is it takes so little to make it that it doesn't even cause the pool to go down. I can literally let it run forever. And with the way this open crate works, it's just, it rains it down so enough of them hit the pool and you don't have to worry about it. I mean, of course, not all of them are hitting the pool, and that's fine. But enough of them are. I could switch it out now that I have access to the precision dropper from Axie Editions, and I could be more accurate with how it drops them. But again, it's not really necessary. So switch out here. Got another song rolling up. So we're already up to 141. The pool's maybe at 50% of where it was. So what I'll do here is I'll help it out. Let it rain. Till the pool is drained. Man, we're getting so much out of this. But this is how you make material now. So the key is you can't see the recipes in the lexicon until you throw your book through the portal. I found out that the what is that called? The conjuration catalyst is technically an Alfram item. So yeah. So we'll break this real quick here. So with it being an Alfram item, of course, it's not going to so yeah, 250. With it being an Alfram item, it won't show up in the recipe book till you get it back. Okay, so there we go. Now we have more glowstone. We're not running out now. So it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I'll leave that running while I'm sleeping. It'll stop, of course, because that pool will get full. But there is a way, there is a spreader to spread them out, but I think they have to be next to each other, which would mess up the obsidian ones. I'd have to switch over to the other one that sucks them up. And I think Axie Editions has one that sucks up blocks around it. And or I could use the, what are they, the hopper flower. I could use those as well. But I mean, there's a multitude of things I could use, so there's no big deal. So where was that? Let's check and see how this is finally working. It is finally working. So we're gonna let this run. We're gonna keep going like this and give it more and more. Hopefully, I think the chaos will stack inside there to be able to give us more of what we need, and then we can make more chaos so that we can stack it up there. Okay, we'll grab all this chaos out of here. There we go, and we will break this chaos down to give us plenty of shards. So practically by the time I get back, we will have 12, hopefully, because it consumes 4 each time. We will have 12 pieces of chaos, which would be pretty awesome by the time I wake up. And in fact, I wonder if I could put a, whatchamacallit off of this. A hopper. So when I wake up, I can put the chaos inside the hopper. And so on and so forth. So we're going to test this out here real quick. Oh, it does work. So I can have a ton of chaos in there. I can automate this if I had more ways to, and or more power. So I want to make more of these passive pylons, because this one doesn't seem to be doing anything. It seems to only be pulling chaos from the passive one, I think. I'm not entirely sure how this whole chaos thing works. So, yeah. We'll see how it pans out here. But anyway, I think I'm going to call it. It's already 7:30 here, and I got to be up for work in a couple of hours. But, yeah. This is definitely fun. And like I said, I wanted to get into those other packs. So we're definitely going to have some new things coming up for the channel. That shouldn't impede my vacation coming up, because I'll try to pre-record as much as I can so there's no normal video interruptions. I'm not sure how the stream will work while I'm on vacation. I hope to be able to have plenty of time to stream and at better times while I'm on vacation. So that'll at least be a plus. But thank you guys again for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.